BBC Lancashire from 11 o'clock. It's a nice shot from Denley, well timed into the offside. It's all timing, really. No backlift. That's going to go for 4. That is a very fast outfield indeed. First runs of the day. A week's rest before the finals day.
It's driven for 4 by Denley. Sat up nicely, punched away through the offside. Second boundary of the over. Awkward for Denley to deal with. That's edged, taken. Well, what has been a good over gets rewarded with the wicket for Mitchell Stanley. As Denley drives, little edge taken by Hurst.
Bailey again, punched off the back foot gloriously by Ben Dawkins, and that will race across the square for 4. So that's the shot he's been looking for now for the last sort of over and a bit. As that one's punched off the back foot.
That's a good shot.
It's a very good shot again, timed perfectly, and it races away. Sort of.
It's not giving that much to the bowlers, but they've kept Kent pinned down so far. That one is worked through the offside by Compton. In fact, that'll be 4 runs. There we are, commentator's curse. 44 for 1 Kent.
Williams into Compton. A little bit of width there, and he'll punch that away through the covers for 4. Sat up nicely for Compton, and he made no mistake neither.
Punched off the back foot, on an outside edge, flies past, and it looks like it's going to go all the way, and it does. But for now, anyway, Compton, and that's been punched beautifully off the back foot as he splits the field, and he'll get 4 for it as well.
That's what he does so well, isn't it? As Williams is into Compton, again, a bit of width, he cuts it away down to wide third. It's a lovely shot, late cut by Compton down towards the boundary. And he carves it away for another 4. Well, that's easy pickings really, that for Ben Compton.
And that is again punched off the back foot beautifully by Ben Compton. As I said, that he's cut that away, timed very well, and they get 4 for it. And as I say that, he edges that one, it races away for 4, goes to the left hand side of Keaton Jennings despite a diving effort.
To losing an early wicket. Drives nicely, it's a lovely shot. That'll be 4 for Dawkins, through straight mid-on, up towards the boundary.
Used to coach my lad at Welwyn Garden City. Oh, that's a mighty blow from Dawkins. Well, goodness me, where has that come from? He has taken on Tom Hartley.
There's Bailey's in, punched away by Dawkins, lovely shot. Hammered away through extra cover for 4. Comes Bailey again, and he drives away again off a thickish outside edge this time. Partially stopped at backward point, but even with the partial stop, I think, from Williams. Well done, Keith.
He's got the skills.
Absolutely has, yeah. Oh, it's an inside edge past the leg stump. It's gone to the left of Hurst. I'm sure that's come off the inside edge of Dawkins' bat.
Stanley then to Dawkins. Will that be his 50? It will be. Flashing blade outside the off stump, forward of square. Lovely shot for 4, in fact, driven by Dawkins. I'll be looking forward to bowling next season. He won't be in action before the end of the campaign. So the ball just clipped away by Compton, and that will be his 50. And they'll come back for 2. I might say characteristic from the 2 batters there. Compton 51 now. Yeah, 132 for 1. And that's a pull away, and that'll be 4 runs. And that's really the first time Stanley's tried a short ball there, and it's been pulled through mid-wicket.
Bailey again. That's driven by Compton. On the up, and he'll get 4 from it. He hits it through that vacant area, just to the right-hand side of cover. He doesn't try to overhit that. That is sort of pure timing of the ball.
Stanley bowls to Compton, guided very deliberately through the vacant third area, and that will be 4 runs. There's no deep third, and that's kind of an illustration for me of Ben Compton. So over the wicket comes Stanley to Dawkins. Oh, he's gone. He's just clipped that straight to mid-wicket, and that's just a little...
Whipping that away through the onside into that one nice and early, bouncing out towards the deep mid-wicket boundary. And that's 4, gets Tuanda Muyeye up and running this afternoon. 160 for 2. Boulderson to Muyeye off the back foot, nicely played. Punched away through the offside, shorter of the boundaries, even though it's slightly uphill. Luke Wells. It slipped, that short, muscled out towards the leg side by Muyeye. In fact, all the way for 6. So he's in. Down the pitch comes Compton, lifts it over Shetty, who'd come up from the boundary towards long on, and Compton gets 4. Nicely played. Nice use of the feet.
At Hove. As on the back foot, lovely shot by Tawana Muyeye, upright, steers that through the offside, and that'll be 4 runs for him. So Stanley again, short. Has he edged that? He may have done. That'll be 4 runs though. Yeah, I think he has. It's a top edge to the short ball. I have a feeling Tawana Muyeye knew that was coming. Around the wicket. Takes that one on Muyeye, and that is crashed over mid-wicket. That looks like 6 from here. It most certainly is 6. Anthony Harris gives the signal and a nod to the scorers.
As he comes into Muyeye. Shorter, whipped away on the offside, and it's going to go all the way for 6 over where point would be if he was on the boundary. So that's 6 for Tawana Muyeye. He's taken on the short ball.
We're doing 2 games at once almost, aren't we? Stereo. Oh, he's bowled him. Is that dragged on, I think, by Tawana Muyeye? I believe. And he just smacks his bat against the ground in frustration.
Stanley in again. And that is out. He's tickled that down. Leg side into Hurst's gloves. Umpire very quickly to give Ben Compton out there as he walks away. So this here is a very big moment for Lancashire.
Thundering in towards him.
Again, punch off the back foot, sort of an outside edge, and it races away. And it will race away for 4. So it's 4 more to Akansh Singh. Shorter, pulled away this time. It's in the air, but it will go all the way to the boundary for 4. He's beautifully weighted. He's taken that off stump almost, but a shorter ball from Hartley's been pounced upon.
He's really stuck at it today.
As he's been bowled, Singh has tried to play across the line to that one, and he's been cleanly bowled by Hartley there. So that means Kent at 231 for 5, just before tea. There's a couple of overs left, as Scott has just said.
In again to Finch. Oh, that's steered down to 3rd man, but with some good fortune to Finch. Beyond the reach of the keeper to the left of slip, down to 3rd man.
Hartley 2 with Everson on the full there. He's just whipped it round the corner. That'll be 4 runs. Just slipping out the hand, I think, of Tom Hartley. Everson on it very quickly.
Here's Williams to Everson. That's whipped away into the onside. Well, I didn't see it, and neither did mid-wicket or mid-on. So thankfully I'm not on my own.
And reverse from Finch. That's really nicely hit. Well, he'd been very conservative. 8 from 45 before that. Gets himself 4 runs. Whipped away. Was backhand hockey style there. Just forget you ever said it. And
that's a big shot. He's out. Harry Finch has hit a ball straight into Hurst's gloves, and the leg side has almost helped it on its way. A loose leg side delivery from Wow. And he's out.
Oh, he's played on.
And he's played on. He was caught in 2 minds there, whether to leave it or cut it, and it's caught his top of his bat and played into the stump. So Rizvi goes for a duck, unfortunately. And he's bowled him. Off stump, out the ground. He said, if you're not going to hit it, I'll hit your stump.
Comes back in again. Is that edged? It is. Good catch by Hurst, and Parkinson goes, and Stanley has 5. So a very special moment for Mitchell Stanley.
Bat beating ball. Everson outside the off stump, and that's treated by Jennings, taking it, I think, low on the full through the offside. Comes in once again, and that one's been pulled away low. Lovely shot from Jennings. Flow of the bat. Here's Everson then to bowl to Wells. Dabs down on this. Just flies low out towards backward point. That's the end of the over, end of the day. Lancashire 19 for none in reply to Kent's 293 all out. And so that's where we'll resume tomorrow morning.